Alright, hey everybody. We got one last best of 3. And then we should be all wrapped up and finished. So, first map is going to be on Frozen Temple. Clem versus MaNa to close out today's cast. And of course determine who comes first and second. Oh god, don't look at me without my hat on.
Okay.
I cut my hair a few days ago and it's really bad. I gotta wait for it to grow in. Anyways, yeah, so best of 3. I grabbed one of those bun things while we were on break. Oh. This is now a social eating stream.
Want to see his tail wag? Oak.
It's not really wagging, it's more like...
Okay, if you find like the sweet spot, he won't mind, but he'll pretend to be like upset with you the entire time.
So cute. So we're still waiting on Clem?
It bugged for him. I do it with one hand, I got this. Oh, he's damn it. Look at his tail wagging. He hates me. Hello. If I could show you how chill Apollo is, man, he is fucking so comfy. So comfy.
My cat's so chill. He's fucking. So comfy.
Yeah, totally.
Apollo would be a ladies' man. Yeah, whenever they are, I'm just gonna finish up this bun real quick. Nom 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 nom.
Okay.
But this is gonna be the conclusion of the first qualifier of the random versus random tournament. Again, if you see him in chat, guys, I know he's been here and gone and coming and going, but CK Walsh is the one who provided the entire prize pool for this. And I really want to make clear just how above and beyond he went to be awesome. This is hilarious, by the way. We'll talk about the matchup in a second. But CK Walsh paying for qualifiers, paying for qualifiers to have payouts, paying for the main event, paying us to cast, like, I would never even ask him to do that, but he wanted to. Like, there's so much cool stuff going into this, and we just never have anyone treat us as well as this one particular individual has. Better than even companies. So thank you, CK Walsh, for being awesome. But, oh. Not sure if mind games, maybe Clem trusts him, maybe he doesn't, but spawning in the top left, he regularly plays Terran, so lucking out with his first race. In the main race, it's going to be Clem.
In the bottom right, as the red Terran, he is Liquid MaNa.
So it's kind of interesting that Clem doesn't want to tell. I think for him, he wants some of the secrecy, but he also might be like, he might not want to tell MaNa, but he doesn't want to look like a dick for not telling MaNa, you know?
Well, that's what I think happened there. He was like, oh, you're gonna... But for not to know. So, oh, maybe they'll, maybe this will be like something like where MaNa's like, no, I'm always gonna tell you, and like rubs it in his face. But because he told him it was Terran, Clem does have it totally within his, well, they both, I guess, do. Look at that. Having their rights to cheese each other in a TVT. Why not? Get it over with. How about not a 20-minute long base trade? MaNa, of course, cheesing a little bit more, but like, what's funny is that you usually don't proxy one barracks and then the other one's back at home. You usually kind of commit fully to 3 if you're going to proxy any.
What I find really interesting about this is, in every way possible, Clem should have more experience when it comes to the Reaper fight, but MaNa's micro was really not bad when we saw him last.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, we didn't actually see his Reaper control that much. I think he made like 1 Reaper once and he was Terran, maybe not even. So we don't know what that'll look like, and that might be where he really falters. It's going to be a factory follow-up for Clem. I mean, MaNa shouldn't be far behind on that. He doesn't have the gas yet. The fight starts, does go in favor of Clem here. Chase down, he got it! Nailed it. Thanks, Inc595 for 26-month resub. Raise your ace gates. Clem could advance. Yeah, I was gonna say, why not? You know you have an advantage. You take out the Reaper.
Shroom5 for the 22 months as well. Thank you kindly. But 2 Reapers on the high ground will still find it difficult to take on 3 Reapers if they bust on through. Of course, those grenade shots are going to make up a big part of the fight as well. I don't know. It's tough to say because it's such a funny situation. Clem could actually not go up the ramp and go around it.
Yeah. He's gonna split and go for it. He is hitting before the third Reaper arrives
Oh damn!
for him. Fourth Reaper arrives though. 3 to 2, 2 to 2, 2 to 1.
MaNa
MaNa.
had scanned, by the way, while this went on to see what was going up behind it, see whether there's a one base all in or whether a command center would be the choice. I mean, he had already started building his, so it's not like he could fall back, cancel, and change his plans. But this is kind of bad for MaNa. I don't know if he's gonna have what it takes to stop a full 2-base all in.
Yeah, it is still very risky. It's really weird that MaNa, again, goes for the proxy, 1 Barracks proxy, 2 Rax Reaper, into the more macro build, so it looks very awkward that he has something proxied here. Because if he didn't have that proxied, I think that he actually is perfectly safe, but there was a little bit of a fear that the Reaper coming from that barracks would get caught anytime he produces from it.
Huh. If there was a tank and not a Cyclone coming out, I would actually say MaNa should be locked down on the defense, but the funny thing is Cyclones are not that strong, so Reapers and Hellions can certainly kill them if given the opportunity. Shroom 5, by the way. Excuse me. Wait, did we do that one? Was that the one we just did?
I did not catch that.
No. Shroom 5, thank you for the resub, man. Ace Kate's in response to raising the Ace Kate request. But okay, there's actually going to elevator these Hellions up. The Reapers will jump inside. This is going to be messy. The Hellions bring so much extra damage to this. That splash is pretty valuable, but the grenades are not too bad either. However, I don't think a couple of grenades from MaNa is going to outdo this many Hellions. Not too easily, at least. The Cyclone goes down. Liberator's on deck, but nowhere close to coming out. And this push is getting really out of hand. Clem getting a lot of damage in with this attack. Grenades now going down. Everything's picking up the last few SCVs remaining. And, you know, by the time that Liberator spawns, it can't do much to help. GG gets called. Clem takes the first game.
Pretty unlucky there for MaNa, though. To get Terran for the 3rd time, by the way. And then for Clem to get Terran, too.
Yeah. There's like this... I wonder if there's a dynamic where random versus random is really cool for a lot of different reasons, because you don't know your opponent's race. But I'm wondering if there's a way to set it to be like off race only, but still have it be undetermined as to like whether it's going to be random or whether it's okay. I know he's Protoss, I know he's Zerg, that sort of thing.
Anything but this race option?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the next lobby we're gonna get into?
I don't know. They're telling me the maps one at a time.
Okay. Excellent.
Right?
Man, I have not... I've rode my bicycle one time since the accident. And it wasn't too bad of an experience. I wasn't scared or anything, but it hurt. I'm hoping now, like 2 months later, I'll be good to go. Because I don't know. I didn't order anything recently, so I really want to know what package came to the mail that I missed. Like, the curiosity of it, the mystery package is killing me.
Did you get a subscription service? Did you give anyone your address?
No.
Did someone mistake you for Mr. Rogers?
Here's a pair of loafers from 1997 calling.
I want to start, like, let's open up to bets, okay, for the chat. Whoever guesses correctly is what Rick got gets 5,000 for tubes. That's not betting, but
you know what? I was gonna say not only that, but also if you want to be the one to track that, good luck, have fun.
Right? Oh.
Okay, so this time it's main races for each side, and we'll see who's stronger at the matchup. Bottom right side of the map, we got the pink Terran. It's gonna be Clem.
In the top left, as the blue Protoss, he is MaNa.
So Clem is French, but I think he's French at least.
Yeah.
Now I gotta Google this. My point is, though, Clem really to me sounds like the name of a hillbilly from like The Simpsons type thing, right? Like,
my name's Clem.
Clem, get your ass inside. It's dinner time.
How you doing?
You ain't hear the triangle? It's dinner time. Clem.
It does kind of sound like a name.
But so for us, like, that's a trashy southern hick white name, right? Like, it's like a silly name. I'm wondering how that sounds to foreigners, like, be it French or just generally European, anything like that. Where do those names sound really ridiculous to them?
I was gonna say, I would love for it to be like some French guy thinks that the Southern hillbilly accent is the most beautiful accent he's ever heard.
Right? Like, there's some people who just don't understand my obsession with Australian accents. Like, at the same time, I could totally understand
Okay,
if someone...
Australia is the south of the English accent.
It kind of is. Might.
I love that comparison. They get a Hyper Dragoon for the 3-month resub. I'm not sure, man. I've never really... I mean, when you ask a French person what they think about American accents, or Canadian accents, I suppose, but American accents this time, they'd probably just say they don't like America. It was bad.
Hey, filthy swines, you think I like your accents? No!
I mean, we took away their one pride, okay, which was French fries, and we called them freedom fries. They'll never
I
forgive us
heard
for
about that, by the way. I didn't realize that was a real thing until I heard a news story about it this year. Like, I thought that was such a stupid joke, frankly.
Hell no, man. Lunch ladies had to, like, erase the dry erase board and put freedom fries instead of French fries. It's great.
I mean...
America. It's gonna be the same thing, man. Once Trump rules us all.
I can't even. Here's the thing about American politics for me. For those who don't know, obviously I am Canadian, so I'm not voting for Trump or Hillary or anyone because I can't. I'm Canadian, right? So my opinion means jack shit. But it's funny watching it because we don't get a lot of the first-hand stuff up here. A lot of it is like second-hand feeds from CNN or recaps of what's happened or what stuff I've seen on Reddit. And I imagine it's probably just as much of a shit show for the actual American people. But for me, everything I see, I'm like, this doesn't seem real. How are these the cream of the crop? You know what I mean? Like, it's America. Freedom fries.
America's the greatest. Everyone should feel more freedom and go to America. Anyway, since this is actually like a top tier game, pretty cool. It should be a good one. I would still give MaNa the win here though. His PvT is pretty good, and Clem is a rising star. He hasn't actually solidified himself as like this big bad boss.
Yeah. By the way, this reminds me. So you know how we watched Bly versus Clem in the best of 31 for that O Gaming show match, and it was very one-sided.
Yes.
Did you see the follow-up of Marine Lord versus Bly?
No.
It was 27-4, I think was the final score in favor of Marine Lord.
Oh shit.
It kind of reminded me like what happened with Clem. So like on one hand, O Gaming clearly sucks at picking players for show matches. Like that's shade fired, that's shots fired. Like just two bad best of 31s. But I was gonna say like Clem, he didn't play too badly over there. And you bring up the rising star topic, and it is like Clem versus an established player like Bly. Now here today, Clem versus an established player like MaNa. I think the difference is though, while Clem can maybe hold his own in certain situations against good pros, you're right. Like I would also give this to MaNa just because MaNa's got a better track record and he's beaten way more high-profile terrorists than Clem. Am I counting Clem out of the series? Hell no. He's up 1-0 and it's a random versus random tournament. But for this map, for Game 2 on Apotheosis, everything here should go in the favor of MaNa.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 5-block.
Feels bad, man. While this goes on, though, MaNa was a little bit slow to the production, and I do want to point out he is going for Blink, not necessarily rushing out Resonating Glaives. So MaNa might not be looking for this to go too far too long, and if that's the case, Apotheosis is kind of a difficult map to reinforce most of the time. But when you're Protoss, you've got Warp-ins, you got a Warp Prism, you can have your whole army across the map in an instant.
Mm-hmm. Scary stuff, man. Protoss, please. But the Blink isn't too scary in terms of like an actual attack here, as Clem did not go for the low production, 2-base Widow Mine drop. He does have a Widow Mine drop on the way, but it's not the committed one, and he has a lot more army back at home to stop anything that MaNa has to throw at him. So MaNa just goes for the third Nexus. That's going to be a lot better for him on the gold base as well. He's anticipating this medevac. Oh,
Clem,
nice.
thank God he saw a quick reaction time, pulls away from that immediately.
I've never heard this one before. If you move your fridge and the grass is yellow underneath, you're probably American.
It's like one of those,
Harsh.
what's that, Jeff Foxworthy, I think? He's got those you might be a redneck things.
Redneck.
My favorite Jeff Foxworthy thing is actually the redneck words. Like, for example, "Witcha did ya?" Do you know what that means? Yeah. You didn't break your truck, witcha did ya?
Ah, okay, got it. I love regional accents, what they're called, right? Regional accents and regional words. They're so silly. They're so silly.
I turned off the production tab because I'm a terrible observer. I'm also very hungry and distracted. The medevac up here at the top left will squeeze in. So this was initially denied really well, but unfortunately now it looks like 2 of mines will get off. Overcharges, but one of these is going to get a shot at some of the probes. 7 workers now. Liberator racking this up to 9 over here in the natural base. Clem, who was behind on workers, evens it up.
Yeah, he has mules to help out as well, but MaNa does have the 3rd base as the gold now, so he's still looking pretty good on 47 probes. Liberator should make its way over there and see it, and yeah, absolutely try and deny it for at least a time. I think it's a Haru Specs 9 for the new sub.
Or maybe it's Horus and his pecs are on level 9.
Or that.
You worked out, bro? I bet you work out. What's up? No, wait, why am I doing that?
On him?
No, stop, back it up. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there. I got carried away.
You know you do to assholes, Rifkin.
I feel like when Rifkin's like accidentally gay.
You lick some.
I lick him!
Okay. Alright, so this attack was unseen from MaNa. I was trying to say
Wow.
that before.
Yeah, he's pulling back from this. This is big troubles. MaNa's down supply in a bad, big way. He doesn't have a lot of overcharges. You're right, this might be game.
Oh my god. We were talking about such important things. GG.
Ladies and gentlemen, Clem is going to clean up and take the series 2-0 here in the finals. But keep in mind, and I really want to stress, placement has no bearing for seeding. That round of 8 bracket is going to be randomized on stream. Like, we're going to it's a random tournament. So 4 players qualify through. This was for prize money. MaNa walks away with $20. Clem walks away with 40. Beastie Cutie and Raynor will each walk away with $10. And of course, this is once again all thanks to CK Walsh for making that possible. But a big upset and a huge win for Clem, in my opinion, because we talked a big game about how that should have gone that way for MaNa, and I still am surprised. Like, that should have gone every way for MaNa, but that will conclude everything today. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the random versus random tournament, make sure to go to our website, BaseTradeTV, and go to the calendar to keep up to date with all of our casts and all of our tournaments and see when the next qualifiers and the finals and all this stuff will be. We're going to go to a commercial break, though, before we do our final sound off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching. All right, folks, welcome back. Thanks for watching that last break of the day. We are going to end the stream here. I have to message Clem and some of the others to get their payment info for prizing, so I'll leave it to Zombie up to send us off while I do this.
Amazing. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Tomorrow we have a day off, but Friday we're coming back with the Mod Appreciation Tournament. That's at the same time and has a lot of really cool names. Scarlet, Neeb, Euthermal, and one that I am definitely forgetting.
Beyond.
Thank you, Beyond, of course, Beyond, amazing. So that's going to be a really fun time, so definitely come back, check that out, and consider donating, because mods have been awesome on our channel. Thank you to our channel sponsors, g2a.com, use code BASE for 3% off. You also click on the link down below. Corsair Gaming gives us the cash to do the Corsair Gaming weeklies that have been very successful and a lot of fun every Monday. And of course, their products are amazing. We use their headset, highly recommend it. And you can check down below on those links to let them know that you came from us. Chairs for Gaming, use code BaseTradeTV to get $20 off and free shipping to the United States and Canada. And last but not least, your wood watches. You can actually scroll down below, click on the link, woodwatches.com/base. Get $20 off, but also know that you're contributing to another prize pool for another really cool tournament like the Civil War tournament we did a couple of months ago. You can scroll all the way down. Again, everything is on this channel page. And actually go to the Amazon links. That'll give a little bit of the percentage of whatever you buy to me in particular and add nothing to you.
I get nothing for it. It feels fucking bad, man.
Yeah, I'm making tens of dollars actually, which I'm not even kidding, is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, we were surprised. Like, when we heard about the Amazon affiliate link, people kept pushing us to finally sign up, and we had one a long time ago, but then I got banned from it because you apparently can't advertise it in a very particular way. I don't fucking know what's up with that, but so that's why Zombie Group gets all the monies, and that's all good. That's fine.
Money, please. Of course, check out youtube.com/BaseTradeTV to check out all the VODs. Nice username does a really good job with them. Check out our co-op missions. Don't know if the newest one is up yet, but it should be soon.
It will be by tonight. I didn't get a chance
Nice.
to upload it last night, so.
There you go. And I think that's about it. Follow the channel down below. Follow me on Twitter @CGGaming. Rifkin @Riff_Kings.
Yeah, and as Zombie said, we got a day off tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to just kind of taking some time to relax. But again, please, on Friday, come back, guys. It'll be good times, good show matches, and our schedule for the month is booked, so we got so much to do. So much to see as we lead up to BlizzCon. But again, I do want to end the stream advertising 2 really fucking awesome things. One, we're going to BlizzCon. If you guys are also going to BlizzCon, let us know you're going to BlizzCon. Like, come see us, come say hi. We'll try and do some meet and greets or something, but BlizzCon's a hell of a good time, and I'm excited to meet a lot of fans there and hang out with friends. Secondly, we're going to Korea. It was recently announced, if you guys didn't hear on the Alima League stream yesterday, we are going to Korea to cast the year-end finals of the Alima League live. I'm very much so looking forward to that. More info about the actual event itself, as well as pricing and where it'll be and all this stuff later, but just know that we are going to Korea like the week after BlizzCon. And well, I don't imagine a lot of you guys are tuning in from Korea. It's a really cool thing for us, and I hope we can look forward to your support as we head that direction, because it'll be a challenging, fun time, I think. But that's going to end the broadcast for Real Reels. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to end the stream here, and we'll see you later. I don't know who we're going to host, but give them some love, be polite, and stay awesome. We'll see you guys on Friday.
Bye.